So next up we have Jeskai Winota. So the idea with this deck is Winota has an ability where a non-human creature you control attacks. Look at the top 6 cards of your library and you can put a human creature from among them onto the battlefield tapped and attacking. So with this deck we have various different creatures, different humans and non-humans. So we've got Charming Prince, we've got Elite Guard Mage, and to top it all off we've got Agent of Treachery as the main card we want to try and hit. Luke is an interesting one because we can basically do the same ability, exiling a creature and then revealing a creature with a higher cost. If we exile a 4, we're only getting Yidado or Agent of Treachery. So some cool stuff to be going on here, so let's give this one a go. Crack a window because it's getting quite warm in here. Yeah, this seems fine. I've got a Lurus deck, so they're likely to have a lot of cheap creatures. So. Thing. Play out the Bone Crusher and hopefully we hit a land, cast the Winota. Another Streamdecker Crusader, sure. That's not the land, so that's kind of inconvenient. So I'm just going to cast this and try and find the land, I think. Let's just get our scry on. Perfect. And that means that we can at least do this next turn. Assuming the Bone Crusher lives and they don't respond and kill Winota. Fervent Champion, sure. They can have non-permanent cards, so they can have like normal kill spells that cost more than 2. So. Sure. Whee! Yikes. Pump up the jam. Do they have a blocker? They do. Okay, they could have blocked, I guess, but... That's very loud. Alright, cool, so we're 1-0 with this one. Good start. Well, that's getting killed on sight. Go away. Okay, some kind of Storm Herald Fling deck, I'd imagine, with the classification. Get our scry on. I don't know why I shocked that. Am I dead? No. Cool. 2-0, that wasn't really... that was more their failing than ours, so... The Dimir Flash deck's definitely been the most impressive thing that I've played with or against. I think it had a lot of play to it. Some of the other decks just haven't been quite as consistent. That one seemed very good for doing that. I'm trying to think what other decks that we played against or with. The Abzan Kahira decks, depending on which flavor, have all seemed very good. So I think those are definitely something to keep an eye on. But yeah, I think the Dimir Flash deck has definitely been my pick for what I think is probably going to end up having been the best out of the stuff I've played over the last 2 days anyway. So obviously I've specifically not been playing stuff that has been in standard before. I want to try new things, so it might be that the existing stuff is still just best, but for this event specifically, I always find that doing those kind of things just kind of defeats the point of the tournament. Like, this whole thing is designed to showcase the new cards, and that's what I always want to be able to do. And I find that being more important than anything else. Like, showcasing the new stuff is more interesting than anything else usually. You got some knights over there. Yeah, I just don't get the point of playing with the existing stuff. Like, the whole point is, let's do some new stuff, find something new and interesting, rather than just going, oh, we've done and seen this thing before, let's just put this awesome new card in it. And it's like, that's not fun or interesting for anyone, so. At the end of the day, this is a showcase of the new set, and we're, as much as this is our own stuff and we're not getting paid to do this, like, we are getting the account to do this, and I always find that actually going out your way to make things look that little bit, the new stuff look interesting, ends up just being beneficial. So I'm not blocking because I'm assuming there's an Embercleave here. So these will both trigger Winota. We know we've got an Agent of Treachery on top, so we can steal this Worthy Knight. And we missed on the second one. And then I'm just going to play this as a 1-1. They can suit up the Embercleave on one of these things, but yeah. Cool. 3-0. Winota. Cheating Agent of Treachery to play with Winota is definitely cool. So thank you everyone for hanging out this wonderful Thursday morning. We're going to be live for probably another hour and a half to 2 hours. I'm not going to go all the way through. Need to do some other stuff before I start work this afternoon. So we're going to play this deck for probably another half an hour, and then we'll move on to some other stuff. So if anyone else has any decks that they want to see played, let me know, and we'll try and get those done in the next hour or so. Okay, so we've got the 5 mana for Luca here as well. Yeah, Winota's been impressive. Like, I've lost to it, and yeah, the card's very good. don't even think you need to do something as silly as this to kind of showcase it even more. I think it's just going to be a very strong card. I'm going to play the Legion War Boss here, even though I know these tokens are going to get killed by this Regisaur, but I would like, if we draw the Winota, being able to attack with multiple non-humans is going to be good. Yeah, Bone Crusher's a really nice one. It works really well with a lot of the mechanics from this set as well, which is nice. So like having the adventures be creature spells is relevant for a lot of the companions. Oh yikes, that's gross. Woof. Okay, there's a Winota, so... whoops. I guess that's not the end of the world. I didn't mean to attack at all there, but never mind. So we're not blocking things with Menace. Got it. Right, so we can Winota, attack with a Goblin and try and hit Agent of Treachery, or we can Luca and turn Elite Guard Mage into guaranteed either Yadro or that. So I think I'm just supposed to go with Winota. Yep, that looks sweet. We'll give it a bash. Alright, this needs to be Agent of Treachery. We have another Winota. We dead. Okay, so 3-1 with this one so far. I feel like that deck wants the companion card, even though you're not going to use the companion. Whichever one it is. The Lurrus. Do you not want Lurrus in that deck? Because you have a lot of 2-drops that you can actually recur. That seems like the only reason you want to be doing that with Burglar Rat, surely. This hand's awkward. Gonna mull it. This one's great. So I think we're getting rid of the War Boss, just because we've got... In fact, no, let's get rid of the Prince. We're not going to use the Prince there, so... That's a very similar looking Kahira list to what I have done. Did I share you my Kahira list or not? I don't think I did. So this is what we played with Kahira yesterday, which is similar. Not exactly the same, but similar. So probably slightly more aggressively slanted. They're looking to make agents. We're going to lead on War Boss here because Winota will get 3 triggers next turn. Yeah, I think that looks better with the Luruses. Just you can do some silly stuff with the cats and Croxes if we do that. So yeah, we'll give that a bash. Is it 61 cards on purpose? Is there a... Or have you just got 61 for the sake of 61? Right, 3 triggers of Winota. Let's steal their stuff. We can keep this Winota, sure. We can draw a card against life. Man, 18 cards and no Agent of Treachery. Unlucky we drew it for the turn. So unlucky. It's just the unluckiest. Just 61 for the sake of 61, sure.
I will change the world when the Ikoria is ready.
Triggers.
We can all become stronger.
Ah! Oh, we found one, eventually. I would like your thing that's drawing cards. Whee! Nice. Nice. Right, so we are 4-1 with this deck. What have we got? Well, we're only about halfway through playing this deck, so... This hand's not great. This hand, better. I'll ditch the agent, and then we can at least cycle these Yadados. Having 2 Yadados cycling early is pretty good. Let's just... Don't need to do the prints yet, we'll just cycle the Yadados. Yeah, that looks trim. That looks good. Yeah, we'll move on to that one next. I feel like we're just going to jam War Boss, because now that if we draw the land, then we can Winota. This might just get killed before combat. Oh no, okay. Flash creature? Flash creature, sure. Okay. Sultai Flash. So they're probably going to have stuff like Frilled Mystics. This was something else I was thinking about, but I couldn't really get the mana to work between Frilled Mystic and all of the really harsh blue-black cards. Okay, we missed the land. Really want to hit a land next turn so we can Winota. Okay.
Power surges through these lands. The land fights
that
for
usually
us.
means they've got a spell, because you wouldn't usually untap the breeding pool unless you have a spell. Come on, land. Untap land. We're just supposed to play this and jam as hard as we can, right? This makes extra tokens, so the Winota should be lethal if we do draw. If we do draw the land. So they're taking 5 here. They'll block the Legion War Boss, and then we will have 5 creatures to trigger off Winota. So we'll be able to look at 30 cards if we hit the land. And they bounced a token, okay. Okay, so they've got access to 8 mana here, 9-10 if they untap a land. Oh, they're not even using that because they're not shocking that in.
Rise, my elemental friend.
Land for Winota. Come on. Their hand is just spells because that didn't put a land into place, so that's concerning. Don't counter me. And let me get to combat. Just don't interact with me for just a minute. So, step 1, step 2. Step 3. Triggers. I would love to attack this and steal one of your blockers. Oh, here we go. Are we doing it? I feel like we're doing it. Screw it. What have you got? What have you got? They have 1 octopus, so blocks 4. Blocks 4, so they'll take 6, 10, 12, 13. Sweet! Sweet. That is how we drew it up. Sweet, so we are 5-1 with this deck. We've still got another 15 minutes left with it. All these matches are going really quickly with this deck, so let's see how many more we can get in. Yeah, Snapkeep. This is the first other person I've seen playing Amuri, so I played an Amuri one earlier. Why have all my viewers gone away? Anyone still there? If you're still there, write F in chat, because my viewer count has hit 0 for some reason. Okay, people are still here. Just Twitch being Twitch. Weird. Really strange. I don't know what's been going on with Twitch the last few days. It's been really inconsistent whenever I've been watching other people play or whatever. I think because they played that, I think I'm just gonna play this and then look to War Boss and then Winota. Assuming they're just going to jam Immorty. Because they've only got creatures in their deck, so... The thing with them only having creatures does mean that they can still have adventures, because that's what we were doing in the deck that we had played. So yeah, they're just casting that, which is fine. So we get to just play Legion War Boss, Bash for 1, get nommed. That's fine, because we'll get 2 triggers with Winota next turn, so assuming nothing horrific happens. Yadok. Yadok's okay. Yadok's actually a really nice one for us to agent and steal. Let's take this and we can scry and try and set up this next one. So those aren't Agent of Treachery, so we don't need those. There's the Agent of Treachery. Steal your Yadok. That one's mine. Oh, for some reason my... Yeah, okay. Twitch has sent out notifications that I've gone live again, so that's really strange. Weird. Ooh, so they've got Garuda, and they're going into Garuda. Oh, so they're doing Garuda with Yadok to try and get extra triggers. That's cool. Yadok's not a human, right? It's actually just correct just to play these Charming Princes. Oh, it's end of turn, isn't it? Okay, so we'll just scry with this one first, and then I'll trigger the other one afterward. So I don't want those. And I don't want those. So I'm only getting 2 triggers here, so... I'm going to keep the agent back, because I definitely want to be able to blink that. So, Winota that's indestructible, let's keep the indestructible one. Agent of Treachery, boom. Steal that one, steal that one. Sweet. Yeah, I don't know what happened to Twitch. Never mind, we're still here, we're still live, don't worry about it. Right. We are 6-1 with this. Probably another 10 minutes. 10 minutes left. Minutes with this deck, and then we'll move on to the Marduk's Sacrifice. This hand's not great, right? Doesn't have any interaction. This hand's not great either, but I think it's a keep. And a mullet, actually. That's a much better hand. Right, we'll get rid of Mobilized District and Luca. I don't think Luca is needed in this deck. Actually, I kind of think I should keep that and just yeah, let's do this. Yeah, I'll drop a link to the deck list in chat. This deck's super sweet. There's definitely some fine tuning on numbers. Like as I say, I saw someone playing Raise the Alarm in a different build, which definitely seems like something that we'd want to have access to, just purely because it's then gonna get you even more Yidado, more triggers. Not Yidado. I don't know why I was thinking Yidado. I hadn't even seen it yet. So more Winota triggers. Okay, I don't think we're winning this one, but I messed up. I wasn't supposed to attack with both. Never mind. We'll take that for the loss, and we'll move on to another one. On the draw, I'm keeping this, and we're just hoping for the best. We hit 2 lands, we get to do the thing. Ooh, that's a good one, because that's going to help us scry us into the lands. So, casting this on scry mode. Try and find us some lands. There's one. Narset? Sure, so Narset's going away.
Mind and body should move in unison. Like put thoughtfulness before action.
Rats. Okay, they're doing something slow and dirtily. Cool. Let's kill the Narset. Land would be awesome. We'd get 3 triggers next turn. Beacon, so some kind of Planeswalkers deck. Fires, don't wrath my board. Rude. So very rude. I'm going to cycle this now because I might find the Expel creature. Okay, we didn't, but that's okay.
I train every day. Hone your prowess.
God damn, opponents interacting with me. So rude.
I was trained to fight monsters. Even titans obey my commands.
Meditate and prepare.
Jeskai Ultimatum, sure, they're 2 turns away from that at least. Sarkhan, sure.
Who are you to call me? Are you ready?
You will be punished for that.
I'm not sure they will. Okay, Fae for something. Casualties of war. Yikes. Yeah, we died. Okay. We'll do one more with this, and then we will move on to the Mardu deck. There's notifications going on all over the place and all my other stuff. Bizarre. Don't know what's going on with Twitch. Sneepers, keepers, do. This is the sneepiest sneep that I ever did sneep. Oh, hello. Hello. That was maybe a mistake. I should have probably played the Triome there. Now I need to draw an untapped land on 4 to be able to Winota. Which I didn't need to do. Can autopass not just be an F6? It'd be awesome if it just worked like F6 in Magic Online. That's what people want. just expecting my thing to die to stomp or something, which is what I was trying to do. Oh, we've got Yadado. Okay, sure. Untap land would be amazing. What's going on with the art? It's like there's like a Godzilla eating a Godzilla. Is how I kind of see it. I see this as like the mouth of something else. Rude. Okay, punished for my mana a couple of turns ago. Although we would have drawn 2 agents anyway, which is really inconvenient. Oh, they're gonna kill my Legion War Boss now. I think so, sure. Well, I mean, it literally doesn't matter, because if they do it in my main phase, I just recast this and it does the same thing, so... I don't think that's an oops at all. They're Mardu. Or, sorry, Grixis even. I know my 3-color combinations. So yeah, I don't know what... okay, let's just jam this. Hope for the best. Cycle Godzilla. Cycle Godzilla, that's kind of scary. Triggers. Oh, stop drawing them. So rude. Yeah, full 4 agents. Sweet. Okay, we'll finish at this one at 7 and 3. This deck's been super sweet. Cannot complain about how this one's done at all. So let's just do a wrap on this one. So this deck was superb. The Legion War Boss with Winota is a really cool combo. The other one that we saw someone else playing was Raise the Alarm, which I think is something you probably want to try in this. Because if you raise the alarm into War Boss into Winota, you're almost guaranteed to flip your deck over. I don't think we need the Lucas. It didn't really achieve anything. Maybe in the grindy matchups, but that would kind of be a sideboard thing rather than a main deck card. Let's see if there's any other kind of big humans that would be worth considering, but I can't imagine there is. It's a weird kind of ability to have on those. No, it doesn't look like it. So yeah, something like this is probably better, like just cutting those cards, having these cheaper cards that can kind of play that aggressive plan a little bit better as well. I think just gives us a slightly more trim solution. 4 mana 1/6 Haktos. Yeah, we could definitely consider Haktos. wherever Haktos has gone. Yeah. That could definitely be an option, because then it's probably just completely unblockable, but yeah, we can. I'll leave the link to this in chat, or I'll. Lukash, I know you said you wanted it, so I'll whisper it to you, because at the moment none of my websites that I'm using actually work for new set deck lists. So that's everything for this one, so we will move on to another one.